Hey guys, and welcome to Just the Tip Guitar Tips. My name is Mike Salow. Today we're going to be talking about drop tune voicings. I had someone ask me about this. And I'm also going to be drinking Surly Rising North Pale Ale. If you haven't heard of Surly, it's a local brew where I'm from, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. This is a brand new one. I've never had it. It's good. Tastes like Surly. If you've never had Surly, I highly recommend you check them out. So on to the chord voicings. I had someone ask me about these drop tune chord voicings. So here's your Just the Tip is learn other chord voicings in drop tuning besides your basic power chords. Right? So learn things like major, minor, stretchy chord, other harder stretchy chord, scary chord. But in all seriousness, these chords that you have available within the drop tuning can be kind of unique in their own way. There are some that transfer really easily from standard tuning where they're the same exact chord, just kind of fingered different because we actually have that drop note. So go through here. We're gonna play. I'm in drop C, so I have my guitar a whole step down, and then my low E string another whole step. Let's just start from the beginning and learn a little bit about major, minor, and some seventh chords. Just some basic ones that you might see in this drop tuning. So the first one is major. We're gonna play off of the 5th fret every time. So that'll be our root. Excuse me. That's what happens. So anyway, we're off the 5th fret here. But that should be like an F in standard, I believe. Yes, because it would be a G if we were in standard and drop D, but it isn't an F. It is an F. Anyway, so F, or in this case 5th fret, to play a major chord. First thing we're going to want to do is actually just stretch our pinky up to the 9th fret, grab our major 3rd. That alone will give you a little bit more to your chord. From there, we're going to add in 7th fret on the G and 8th fret on the B. You can play the high E string, but that's adding a 9th interval. But you can also go without it. Now to minor, same exact voicing. We're just going to lower that pinky down a half step. So technically you could just do this. You might want to move some fingers around. Again, adding that E string will give you the 9th. Onto some 7th chords. So how about a major 7th? Quickest way to get a major 7th chord is to bar all the way across the B string, and then bar all the way across the 5th fret, and then bar with your 3rd finger across G, B, E on the 7th fret. That's going to give you a major 7th. You could do it a number of ways. That's the easiest way to get one. On to minor 7th. We're going to grab that minor 3rd again, which is off of the 8th fret of the D string, and then we're going to go diagonally 7th fret, 6th fret on the G and B. Again, if you want to add the high E string, gives you a 9th. I like the 9, so I usually add it for a minor 9 chord. Depending on the function, it'll work or it won't work. Most of the time it'll work. On to a couple cool ones. This is just a basic chord transferred to drop tuning, and it is 5th fret barred across the E, A, and D string. Pinky is on the 7th fret of the D. First finger is G, B, E, barred on the 3rd fret. And that's just a minor add 9. It's just a minor triad with an add 9 right there. You could say add 2, minor add 2. It's just a minor triad. It's actually based off of the basic open E minor add 9, which is 2nd fret on the A and 4th fret on the D, and all the open strings in standard tuning. Now to the other stretchy chord. This one I don't play as often because it's a bitch. But this one is a major add 9, so it's a major triad with an add 9. So this one I'm barring with my 3rd finger instead of my middle finger. Pinky is stretched, grabbing that 7th fret on the D string, and then I have 4th fret on the G, barred on the 3rd fret of B and E. Time for a sip. On to some other wacky chords. The one I played earlier in the video was a minor major 7th, with a 9 on top. That is barred across the 5th fret. I have my I have my pinky on the 8th fret of the D, and then I have 7th fret G and B, and then barred across the rest of the strings on the 5th fret. Minor major 7, add 9, minor major 9, whatever you want to call it. So obviously there are a lot of chords that you can find and create and discover within drop tuning. Any kind of chord that's in a standard tuning can be applied to the drop tuning. All it takes is figuring it out and knowing how the theory behind it. That can help. I'm going to leave you with one last chord that is, I think, common at this point. This is the same thing, 5th fret, and we're going to bar across 5th fret, pinky on the 8th fret of the D, 2nd finger on the 6th fret of the B. Everything else is barred. That is a minor 11 chord. So we have the 1, the flat 3, the 5, the flat 7, the 9, and the 11. So I'll provide tabs for these at some point. I'll make some chord diagrams, maybe one or the other. They'll be on my website. But until next time, this is Just the Tip, Guitar Tips. Again, that beer company I was supporting. Thoroughly on my own support. They didn't tell me to do this. I just really like their beer. This is their brand new one, Rising North Pale Ale. It's pretty awesome. Sip.